What's up, guys? Kiwi back again with you for another podcast.
That is totally gonna be your like opening every time. Hey, I'm Rami.
And I'm Peter.
As you
this
said.
is CueCast number 5.
Yes.
Fifth one, 5 weeks in. We have managed to do one of these every week, which is kind of funny because...
My peenie. Peter does this like weird voice, but it's hilarious. He'll insert it in any moment.
You'll see if you'll be lucky enough to hear me do it in the
Oh
video.
my god. So we're just gonna talk about our week.
Yeah, we didn't really do a script for this week's podcast. We're just gonna kind of wing it and talk about stuff we have going on in the month of January. Film festival coming up, 36-hour film festival actually.
It's gonna be a really busy weekend.
It'll be really cool because it's something I've always wanted to do, to challenge myself to have that short period of time to.
Is it, Peter?
To create.
Do you want to challenge yourself, Peter?
I'm gonna take your head and just.
You just move the mic, Peter.
It's okay.
Calm your tits. Calm your
mic's
head.
okay.
But yeah, like we're doing the Grand Rapids and Grand Rapids.
Yeah, it's
right?
Grand Rapids, Michigan, and it should be pretty. It should be pretty cool. You get into the 36-hour film festival if you win the best of show award, and then they also place you in the Grand Rapids official film festival in April as well for some extra exposure. So yeah, it should be pretty cool. 36 hours is a really short amount of time to create a project.
Yeah, and we don't get the topic, and like we don't get the thing that's crucial to being part of our film. Like we have to build it around this idea, and we don't get it until like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so like right when the
night,
36 hours starts.
8
8 at night.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be fun. It'll be my first time ever working on such a short time frame, and then I'm gonna have like so many things. I have like another show, so you know how the competition or the festival for us ends at 8 p.m.
8 a.m.
8 a.m. in the morning.
Sunday, yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go to bed and wake up for like around maybe 7 or so and get ready for a performance I have at like Necto.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, and then the next day I have like to appear at a meeting and stuff. Like it's just gonna be really crazy. So
yeah,
I'm gonna have fun.
On top of that, the film has to be 6 minutes long.
6 minutes? Did you ever find out if it has to be like if it can go over?
Nope.
Oh no, yeah, you said it has to be like 5:31 between.
They deduct a point for every 30 seconds you're under or over the 6 minute limit. Because there is a category dedicated to getting within that 5 minutes and 30 seconds to 6 minute mark. So that's gonna be something we're gonna try and strive to do without showing a boring film. Because that's one of the hardest things I feel like is making it still engaging and telling a good story while also getting it at that length, because 6 minutes is a lot of time. It doesn't sound like a lot of time, but when you're telling a story, that's a lot of shots to get to have it be a fluent story. So
yeah, and we'll have to do it. It's not just us. We have our buddy Brandon.
Yep.
So we also work with. He's going to be in on it as far as I'm concerned. He is for sure. So that'll be quite the experience. We're going to, we've been uploading quite a bit, with the podcast. We have about a challenge video up. We have one coming up, I believe. And so we just got a lot going on, and it's really great.
Yep. And
we're excited. So we've opened up our Instagram account. I really want people to, check that out. We're going to do, a little short minute.
At QE Studios.
Yeah. We're going to do... Nice plug. We're gonna do minute short films on there too. Maybe that'll be pretty rad. But yeah, do you have any ideas what we're gonna do? Because I thought maybe we'd at least start thinking about themes for it.
No, what we kind of talked about last week was as a form of creating a story. I know it. For me, it's more difficult to come up with a 1 minute story than it is for a 30-minute story, because my ideas are always a little more grandiose than just the quick and easy short story. So I had thought of going.
What are they, Peter? What are they?
Grandiose.
They're more.
Is that not a word?
No, it is.
Okay. I know I gave you shit for that the other day.
Yeah.
But
he
anyways,
likes to knock on my big stories, and he stole my fucking word.
a thought was like a plot generator or a scenario generator where it generates a random scenario, and we have to take that scenario and form that into a 1-minute skit. So it kind of forces us out of our comfort zone where we can't go, oh, well, we know how to do this type of scene, so we're going to do this. It makes us have to do whatever is given to us by this generator and create something
like
based off of that.
It's kind of like a writing challenge, which I think we should make sure we keep them at a minimum. Because I think we both have really awesome ideas outside of those.
Well, yeah, but for a minute, it's just really hard to hone something in a minute. At least in my opinion, for ideas, it's harder for me to come up with a 1-minute skit than it is for me to come up with a 10-minute skit.
Video. Challenges, Peter. I called you video.
Challenges, video.
I called you video.
Video.
Challenges, Peter.
I'm a walking video.
Jeez. Yeah, so.
But yeah, I mean, if you have any thoughts on 1-minute skits, I'm all for it. But me personally, it's hard for me to come up with those really short form ideas because my thoughts always start to spiral into more and more.
Oh, come on. That's bullshit. You came up with, you were like, oh, coffee bar, coffee shop.
Yeah, but that scene I have in my mind would be probably about a 5 to 10 minute scene.
Yeah, but we could easily rework that into a...
Because the thing is, like, with a short, I feel like with a minute skit, you have such a short period of time to catch the audience's attention. You have to have the punchline. Like, there has to be a punchline to the 1 minute.
I feel like for a minute you have their attention. I think for 5 you have a much difficult time trying to keep the attention.
Yeah, but it's just I don't know. It's more difficult for me to come up with those
very condensed
plot, like something super simple to pack into a minute, but still have it be something that is very entertaining in a minute. Because anyone can shoot a 1-minute skit, but it doesn't mean it's going to be something that people really find funny or enjoyable or want to watch it.
Sure.
Because if nothing happens in that 1-minute period of time that's of interest, it's hard to develop anything in that short amount of time.
Yeah, I can see that.
So that's where I struggle is with short form content, really.
Yeah, I tend to write very big stories myself. So we'll see. We're working on it. We have a minute video that we worked on before.
Yep, for Film Riot.
We'll probably post that soon so people can
Instagram.
see it because technically it's the first thing we've ever worked on together. So it'll be kind of cool to look back and see that. Yeah,
and it was it was a lot of fun filming it too. Kind of learned some new things. Built my first set that I've ever actually had to build, and it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Home Depot is a lifesaver, for sure.
Did you just plug Home Depot?
Just plugged Home Depot. You know what you guys have to do?
They're not even paying us.
I'm not paying them either. What you do is you go to Home Depot, you buy what you need, you film what you got to film, and you take it back in the 90-day return policy, and guess what? You get your money back, and you get your film made.
I don't necessarily endorse that, but it's a pretty decent way to do it if you're on a really tight schedule and you need it then. But I mean, I'm all for using products and items and materials that are very unconventional and kind of turning them in a usable way, in a functional way for you. That's kind of unique. I think that's definitely something we should that'd be cool to implement into our future projects.
Yeah, so you guys should stay tuned for that content. We'll probably post the 1-minute short on our Instagram by the end of this week. And we'll have a new challenge video up like you stated earlier.
Yes, we will have a new challenge video up. It's going to be probably next week. It'll probably come up next week, and then we'll around the same time of our next podcast. So thanks for joining us, and it's always a blast. Please let us know if you guys want to see anything specific out of us, have any questions. I know I said I'd open up the Twitter account. That hasn't happened. I'm still kind of working on the handle. We are, as most of you know, we are still a company, so I have to figure out how to get our name back on Instagram, on Twitter.
Someone stole it.
Somebody did steal it. We'll figure it out. But yeah, links below for our Instagram, his personal page, my personal links as well for all of the stuff that we do. And please tune back in.
Bye.
Bye.